Hello, feminine. You know what's funny? I can still feel so much of me caught up in the dark. Like I have one foot in and one foot in the light, though it's on a banana peel in the light. By which I mean, at any moment I feel like I could slip back in, but I'm determined somehow. It's a weird feeling. Though I'm thinking about, I don't know, I heard this new song called Hurt Somebody, and while I'm thinking about the ways that I've hurt you, it's weird to see that you've used it to grow and that you love me more. And I'm looking at the ways that I know I must hurt a few others in order to free myself, in order to choose me, and I don't look forward to it. Though I just can't get away from it. There's no one comparable to you for me. And in a funny way, I'm starting to see that there's no one comparable to me for you. I still don't quite get it. I feel like you could choose anybody, somebody much less messy than me. But I don't know, feminine. I have tried every way that I can possibly think of to get you out of my mind, to convince myself that the path with you is not the path for me. I've drank, I've hung out with people that I never would have. I've done things I never would have. I've tried so many things, and a part of me just feels like it died when I left, and I just feel so miserable not talking to you, not being with you, not being able to hold you, to be held by you. It just feels wrong. It feels like my life just lacks, I don't know what you'd call it, the spirit, the inspiration, the fun, the love. I don't know, feminine. But I feel like in many ways I've got nothing left to lose. My whole life's it started falling apart really before I left you, when I started running from you and the love that you tried to show me. And then when I really did leave, when I took my 3D self and jumped into the circus I've been in, the carnival, as you call it, I I told myself I could just do something like what you did and just fake it till I made it, that I could just cling on to the karmics I'd kept in my life and as backup plans, and that I could make it work, that I could show the world that I could be a man without you. And I feel like I've done everything except that. I recently kind of reconnected with my family and some of my friends. I'm both happy about it and also I regret it, because all of them see what I've been doing, and all of them heard the warning bells you sounded early on, and I told them all you were just crazy. And now they look at me and say masculine. I don't think feminine was so crazy. And we all know that she loves you unconditionally. Why is it that you don't see what everyone sees? And I wanted to run just like I did before. I wanted to close myself off. I wanted to say, you don't know what you're talking about. Let me live my life. I thought in the past that it would be easier just to assume that they didn't know what they were talking about. Though, instead, I just sat with it. I didn't really respond much to them, but I listened. I took it in. It fit with everything I've been feeling. I feel like the universe has been bombarding me with signs and synchronicities, telling me, even if I don't choose you, it's time to leave the situationship I've been in. I really feel like I've got nothing left to lose but to free myself. And I know I need to do what you told me to do in the first place, to choose myself, to care about how I feel, to stop letting people push me around, to stop caring so much what other people think, and to stop trying to run, stop trying to hide, stop trying to escape. I am working on it, feminine, but old habits die hard, and so do old ego cycles. I'm trying to be more communicative with you. But please know if I'm not very chatty yet, it just feels like it's better. It feels like it's better not to tell you how I'm feeling and what I'm trying to do, because I feel so in and out of the dark and light that I don't want to get your hopes up if I'm not there yet. And this karmic that I'm with, I you know, one side of me just wants to be done and just say, go about your way. Stop torturing me and pulling me into your victimhood. Though another part of me sees the old me, the me that you tried to save by loving just enough. And when I first found her, something seemed like it was meant to be in a strange sort of way. But I can see, stupidly, that she was trying to be you for me. And the more I've encouraged her to be herself, I feel so bad, because I know her fear is that nobody would like her actual self, and I don't. Though a part of me feels like it's really not herself either. It's weird to say, but I recognize in a way that you had said something similar to me, that I was so afraid to not be liked that I never really was myself, the self I showed you in certain moments, and that it wasn't that you didn't like me, it was that you didn't like the me I pretended to be. And I feel like this karmic has been a reflection of that. And I know you tried to tell me that I had manifested my karma through her in the ways that I treated you and the ways that I treated myself. And ever since I won't say I chose her. I felt like I was choosing us in a different way. I felt like I was being brave and saying that if I could not be the divine masculine that you deserved, that it was better for me to walk away, to leave, to find someone else who would not care so much that I was still caught in so many pain cycles, someone who would not ask me to change. Or at least that's what I felt like you were asking. I know you tried many times to tell me that you didn't want me to change, you just didn't want me to wear the masks I wore, pretending to be someone I'm not. And I don't know. I feel like I can see it, and I feel like I tried so hard to embrace the opposite of what I needed to, of what you saw in me, and tried so hard to set free, and nothing has been the same ever since. Nothing. Every one of my fears has manifested. Every one of my doubts, and none of them through you, as I was so convinced would be true. And all of them through me and the karmic mess I jumped into. Though, like I said, feminine, I feel like I've got nothing left to lose but to do what you asked me to. So please just know, whether we talk in the 3D or not, please have faith in me. Please believe good things in me. Continue to hold that wonderful hope that you do, and keep focusing on you. I've never known anyone to do that and to not be mean or vindictive or toxic to those of their past, to not throw people under the bus and act like their successes despite all those behind them. You are amazing in how you do it, and you're the only one who's provided me with the roadmap of how to do it myself. And feminine, I love you so much, and I'm coming. I can't tell you when or how, but I'm coming. And I've gotten past the fear of worrying that it'll be too late or that you won't find me good enough when I come in. I keep having these visions that I could come to you with clothes ragged and torn, with no money and nothing to my name, and you would still say, "Dear masculine, I love you, please come in." And somehow that fills me with a warmth I never expected. So I know when the time is divine and I feel that I'm ready, you will be ready too. Thank you for helping me see that.